Hello, this is Blake Hart, and man, I didn't see this coming. I mean, like, I saw it coming, but like, not right now, right? We're in the middle of this pandemic, and there's all crazy things that's been going on. I just didn't see like this dropping right now, but why wait, I guess? Why wait? The Machine Plus, this is so cool, standalone unit. If some of you hopped on my channel a while ago when I did the Akai reaction, I apologize to you because I really haven't done much. I feel like I was just a little overwhelmed by it. Life is busy and I got it and I was like, what do I do with this thing? So at the time I got it, I just felt like there wasn't a lot of people vibing with it. Everybody was putting it down. I still want to get in there and figure it out. And I got to tell you, there's a piece of me where my mind starts going here, because with the Akai Force, we've got Ableton Link. With the Machine Plus, we've got Ableton Link. And I think I'm going to play around a little bit more with the Akai Force when I get this Machine Plus. I'm not sure when I'm going to get it. It may not be the next few days, but I hope to have it at least on the release date and play around with this. Really excited just to see what this is all about. I know a lot of people are complaining that there's no battery. I don't know why. Everybody's just caught up on a battery. Like, I don't really see that as a big deal. I have the Denon Prime Go, which I still need to do a review about, but it's so cool, right? It has a battery, but that thing is heavy. You know, people don't realize, like, a battery makes things not only a lot bigger, but heavier. And then over time, like, the batteries go to crap, right? And you can't always, depending on the manufacturer, how they made them, like, get a new battery. So, like, I'm not caught up on a battery. Yeah, like, you want to use it on the go, like, get yourself like an external battery pack and you'll be fine. You'll be all good. So, like, that shouldn't be the make or break here. The other thing, like, I just want to point out before we dive into going through the website, the specs, all that, is the price, right? Everybody's like, oh, the price, it's so expensive. And to me, I'm just like, well, do you see what you're getting with, you know, what your buy-in price is? Like, I feel like you're getting a lot here. And a lot of people are saying, well, the MPC Live came out and, you know, that there's like no competition because of price point, right? It doesn't have a battery, you still have to plug it in, and just like price point because it's about half the price. There's going to be people who are always on like one side of the fence or the other. And I sort of feel like the Akai versus Native Instruments, when it comes to a product like this, is the PC versus maybe the Apple, or the Chevy versus the Toyota. Again, maybe not the best analogies, but, you know, Akai certainly has this history in making these types of drum machines, groove boxes. I mean, you know, whatever we want to call them. Well, I'm sure there's some appropriate word, but I always use interchanged language. You know, like, they have this long history of making the MPC. So of course, like, you are just gonna like have your roots grounded where they are. And Native Instruments, so the company's been around for a long time. The machine has not been around for as long as the MPC. Does not have the same roots. You know, comes from a company, you know, in Germany. And it's just, you know, people are just going to fall on one side of the fence or the other. Let's just face it, and I hope that we can all just get along. We all can just be happy together with whether we choose to use our machine or we choose to use our MPC. So let's go through here. Very cool stuff, some videos on the website from Native Instruments. I have a link below. It is an affiliate link, so if you use that link to pre-order, thank you. I appreciate you. That goes to supporting the channel, keeping me going, keeping me making videos, and it is at no extra cost to you. So thank you for using that link if you go pre-order this or you buy anything else on the Native Instruments website. I appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, here we are, you know, like, this is what we got. It's the machine imprint, right? So my understanding is it's going to be the same size as the existing MK3, which is really cool because I've gotten my wooden little set from a guy named Art, I believe. I'll put the link to him below because he's got some really cool stuff, you know, for not only just the machine, but other types of desktop instruments and more. He makes really cool stands and cases and all made out of wood. Really awesome job, the guys in Canada. So yeah, link to that below. But yeah, like, so this is all familiar right here. And obviously the things look different, right? The buttons look a little different. Knobs somewhat more pristine in the fact that they're metal. I know a lot of people have asked about like how the encoders feel, like do they get loose? You know, nobody knows yet, right? But I mean, all in all, like there's a lot of similar things going on here. A lot of people are poo-pooing the fact that there's no touch screen. Why not? Again, going back to this amazingness is dropping now. Y'all have to understand, like, okay, like for the past 6 months, the whole world has been stuck in this pandemic. The fact that they can even hit this price point is probably tough on them, right? I mean, the whole US-China trade war and all this stuff, like the cost of parts, the cost of things, the cost of getting goods from one place to another and making them has increased probably substantially in the past 6 months. So y'all need to just take that into account. And I know you're probably saying, well, whatever, like the Akai NBC Live was priced at this and this is priced at that. Right. Well, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know how these manufacturers are negotiating their cost of actually making an item, but I think we have to take it into consideration that these aren't the best of times to be manufacturing something. So the other cool thing that I just want to say, like, so, okay, we're standalone, but so 19 instruments, 35 effects, and thousands of thousands on board. Like, isn't that worth something? Like, I think it is. You're getting massive FM8, Monarch, Prism, the machine factory selection, ROM, faces, 16 pads for dust. Blah, it can sound like a dusty vintage drum kit, warp wavetable leads, blah, blah, blah. All right. And you're actually getting some expansions too. So all of this made to be played. You can look at this yourself. We've got an introduction of clips. The software is going to be updated when this comes out. I did watch the preview video and it spoke as if the software has already been updated for a more linear arrangement view, but best to my understanding, that is not true right now. So maybe they had to drop that video early, but that stuff is coming, right? So we've got that stuff coming. We've got a lot of functionality in the back here for the back panel, some USB inputs, which are supposed to, you'll be able to hook up a MIDI keyboard, for example, if you want to go that route, is my understanding. An SSD drive. There's limited information out, but so try to make sure I'm right about this, but I'm almost sure that's right. And MIDI in, MIDI out, pedal. So the Akai Force does not have a pedal input. Just put that out there. A lot of people are really upset about that. So a lot of stuff going on here. The synths. So what we talked about, the synths you get, right? I mean, these synths aren't cheap, right? I mean, if you were to get them on your own and pay for them, they'd be a part of complete. There's a price involved here. Reactor contact factory selection, retro machines, expansion. So these are the expansions you get. And these are really cool ones. They're giving you just sort of a mix, right? Because they don't know what genre you make. So they're trying to give you a little piece of everything. And an e-voucher. Ooh. And choose 2 to give Machine Plus some new sounds. So 2 free expansions in addition to these. Well, that's pretty cool. That's like $100 right there, right? And Machine Factory Library. So that's pretty extensive. These are the drum synths we were talking about. Bass synth. The performance effects, I mean, these are included with Machine MK3. You have these effects too, and the Machine effects, right? So some of this stuff is not like an extra per se. But yeah, like cool stuff here. So when I say like massive, you're just like massive on a standalone. So you could be doing sound design on your couch without being tethered to a computer. There's some cool stuff here. I just want to make sure that people are not overlooking. people see the price and they're just like, hey, what am I getting? But seriously, go click on that link, take a look at what you're getting. And I'm excited. I'm excited. So here they even have a compare page. So if you're trying to decide what is right for you at this point in time, you can go here and check out like what you get with each one. So you can sort of see where this footprint brings you and what you're getting in addition when you buy the Maschine Plus as compared to the Maschine MK3. There's a lot of videos out here about the Maschine Plus. I'll link to a few more below because there are definitely YouTubers that have done awesome videos. Accurate has a demo model of the Maschine Plus, which is super cool. We're waiting for a lot of information because no one has their hands on this yet or is showing you their hands on it. So the question is, are you going to pre-order or are you not? Who is this for? Who is this not for? Look, I think if you're in the market for the Maschine MK3 and you have the extra money or even a bit of the extra money to bump yourself up to the Maschine Plus, to me, that's the logical decision. It just came out. Or it's about to come out. It's new. Your investment in something like that, if you do decide that you don't like it, it's not for you, and you go to resell it on eBay or wherever, it's a lot higher than MK3, which everybody's going to be getting rid of. But, obviously understand there's different factors at play. We are in a very interesting economic situation here in the US, probably in a lot of other countries too. It's just this time where people may not want to spend money. And rightfully so. It's not a bad thing to be conservative because you don't know what's going to happen just in the whole freaking world, basically. Overall, if you're looking at these options and you're in the market for them, I do feel like bumping up to the Maschine Plus is totally worth it. The micro, if you're looking at the micro, to me, I'm not even putting the micro in this space because to me, that is a complete entry level opportunity to start making music. See if you like it, see if you love it. And if you do enjoy yourself, bump yourself up to one of these other, machines. Overall, I do think that Maschine is an awesome place to create beats, sketch out beats. There are certain limitations to the software, which I look forward to seeing some of the more linear arrangement options with the new updates. But you may still find that you need to drag your sketches, your audio, MIDI or whatnot into a DAW like Ableton. And there's still nothing wrong with that. There is still an absolute benefit to having Maschine. And if you feel like you don't hear enough people talking about Maschine, it's probably because they're still trying to keep that secret to themselves, or they're letting you think that, yeah, Maschine's like no big deal. Maschine's no big deal. In reality, Maschine is just awesome. Like there are so many things that I learned in using Maschine and so many things that are made so easy by using Maschine. You just have to understand. You may want to venture outside of it and go into other DAWs as well. But this video is getting long. It's late. I'm excited about this. Finally got a chance to make a video. And I thank you for watching. I thank you for stopping in. Hanging with me in the video this long. Hit the subscribe button, bell if you can, so you can get notifications for future videos. I look forward to having a Maschine Plus at some point in time and making videos about it. So please hit that subscribe button, head on back here, and I'll see you again soon.